In September 2008, a commuter train crashed, killing 25 people. The crash was caused by the conductor paying more attention to his texting than driving the train. I know I have seen near-miss accidents where people were talking on their phones or texting while driving down the road, and I'm sure you have also. Today I'm going to give you some reasons to stop. First off, most states have laws against it. Statistically, it isn't safe, and many lives have been ruined based on this selfish and careless act. Today I want people to stop using their phones and driving. I know it is a right to free speech or any other amendment you want to quote, but is one person's right more important than someone else's life? I think most people would agree with me in saying that your conversation, whether it be by text or verbal, is not. Right now, laws are being put into effect all over the U.S. to try and ban cell phone use while driving. The New York Times reports that in December, 8,000 House staff members are banned from texting while they drive. And last October, President Obama signed an order banning 4.5 million people from texting and talking on phones in state-provided cars. According to Cellular News release on 6 June 2009, 24 states do not have laws against cell phone use, but most have some kind of bill that is being voted on, and 4 states are still debating on the issue. 6 states have complete bans, including New York and Washington State. 16 have partial laws, and most of the partial laws involve teenagers and bus drivers from texting and or talking on phones. Minnesota, Massachusetts, and Georgia are examples of these. The reason lawmakers are trying to pass laws is that talking and texting on a cell phone and drinking and driving are almost as dangerous. You hear all the time how dangerous it is to drink and drive, but do you know how dangerous it is to use your phone and drive? Statistics from Virginia Tech show the risk of a crash goes up when you glance away from the road. Dialing 2.8 times, talking and listening 1.3 times, and reaching for the phone 1.4 times. For every 6 seconds that you are texting, you spend 4.6 seconds not watching the road, and a lot can happen in those 4.6 seconds. The National Highway Traffic Safety Institute found that nearly 6,000 people died and more than 500,000 were injured in 2008 from phone-related accidents. On any given day in 2008, more than 800,000 vehicles were driven while using a handheld device. I know some people might think that this is a risk I'm willing to take, but what about the people that aren't taking the risk and are killed? Out of the thousands of people that have been killed, here are 2 examples of innocent lives taken. Demetrius McCreary, a 5-year-old boy, was ran over and killed getting off the school bus. The bus had flashers on and a stop sign out. The driver was charged with vehicular homicide with an 18-month sentence in a correction center and their license suspended for 15 years. Karen Cordell, a 22-year-old pregnant woman, killed by a head-on collision. The 16-year-old driver of the other car was charged with 2 counts aggravated vehicular homicide and faces 5 years in juvenile detention. These are not the only accidents that have been caused by cell phones and driving, but they were caused by someone else's careless regard for other people's lives. If all the information I have given you isn't enough for you to quit using your phone and driving, what is? Someone you love dying or you yourself being injured? I know it's your right to free speech or any other amendment that you want to quote, but is your right more important than someone's life? I've given you some of the laws regarding phone use, statistics on cell phone use while driving, and some actual deaths that have happened due to cell phone use and driving. The next time you get behind the wheel, don't pull out your phone and talk on it. Turn it off instead. Is that phone call or text worth more than yours or somebody else's life? If you have any questions or would like some more information on the dangers of phone use and driving, please ask. Thank you.